30-foot crocodile has forged a living in a Maine lake, feasting on cows from an old woman's farm and the occasional diver. A group of scientists and police band together to get this gator out of Maine. Pros. I'm sure everyone can relate to being scared of what's hidden in the water, especially really murky lake water. Lake Placid is no exception, and we have plenty of shots both below and above the waterline that trigger that thalassophobia. Betty White and Oliver Platt stole the show. They are both so funny, and they played their characters extremely well. And the crocodile itself looked really good in the non-CG shots. Cons. Unfortunately, not everyone could be Betty White or Oliver Platt. While the casting was still good, the characters themselves seemed really one-dimensional and generally just unlikable. You have to remember that this was done in the late 90s, so CGI may not have been at its best. It's not terrible, but it's slightly jarring compared to the practical effects. I don't know how to explain this, but with some of the stunts, it felt a lot like what you would see on the Backlot studio tour. The actions just didn't feel like they were really happening, but more so, oh, they probably rigged this helicopter to do this, and then this happens. It kept taking me just out of the movie. There is a bit of a comedy element to this movie, and there's a lot of joking around, which is fine. Unfortunately, in 2023, those jokes don't land easily, if at all. There's a lot of homophobic stuff, jokes about women, and it's a little uncomfortable because we would not talk that way today. Lake Placid is a funny one to me. I remember these long road trips growing up, and we'd play this VHS tape on the TV in our van, so it does hold somewhat of a special place in my heart. I think it's a good movie to pass the time. It's got a big animal and some action, and that's really all you need.